Welcome back to PHOBOS Podcast. I'm your host E, and welcome to season 2 of the PHOBOS Podcast, where we rate beers and you rate us. And we got our host back as well as Jay. That's his new name, right?
Yes.
But also we got a beer review for you as well, and little news segments that we got going on that we probably go out through the whole episode. So hopefully you can stick around and enjoy that with us. But let's go ahead and just get started with the beer review first and foremost. So let's go ahead and see what beer we have on tap.
The one we have is from Jolly Pumpkin. I don't know if we've ever done Jolly Pumpkin.
I have reviewed it once in the podcast by itself. One time, but that's the only time I ever reviewed it, and I wasn't big of a fan of him. I mean, of that beer, but maybe this one will kind of turn me around.
I love Jolly Pumpkin. I've had some of their beers. Most of their beers, or the ones I've had always been good. This one, I picked it because it was interesting. Its name is PHOBOS, which I think it's like the Greek personification of sorrow and despair, which kind of I guess fits the beer, because it's got, I think it's like a pizza beer because it's got dried basil, garlic, salt, tomatoes, olive oil, but then they also add peaches, apricot, pineapple, and raspberry. I
feel like this beer is gonna make me feel really thirsty after even drinking it. That's the only thing I'm more concerned about. I mean, the taste probably, I feel like it's gonna be a marinara sauce taste kind of, but at the same time, you know how beers usually kind of make you thirsty? I feel like this one would make you more thirsty. Yeah. I mean, from what it has, yeah.
And this is a saison.
What
this is our first saison.
What is that?
Saison. It's a type of beer. It's let's see. I had it pulled up here.
Saison.
It's a French meaning season.
Saison.
And it's a type of ale that is highly carbonated, so it's gonna have a lot of carbonation.
Also, it's making burp a lot throughout the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it's they're characterized by their fruity and spicy profiles. They're low ABV, but this one's 5.4, so it's
a fairly good amount.
Yeah.
It's not too strong, so I feel like it might just be sweet. If I'm being honest, it has pineapples, right? Yeah. What I've learned from pineapples on pizza is that it makes it more refreshing. So maybe with the beer, it'll make it more refreshing, and might be wrong, but who knows. Other than that, also as well, if you don't know, Phobos is the moon of Saturn, right? I don't know if it's wrong. Yeah, totally. It's a destination in Destiny. If you ever played the game, I haven't played it in a long time, and I don't know. You have anything else you want to say? By the way, the can, now that I'm looking at it more in detail, I'm really big when it comes to artwork in the cans. That's what fascinates me, especially what intrigues me when I pick out a beer. It's like the first thing I see, I'm like, oh, that's interesting to see what it has, This one, I mean, I like the skeleton, but I don't know. It just feels like it's okay. I don't know.
It's one of the rotating beers, which means that they're limited.
They have fan people
but
do it?
They're limited releases, but they're yearly releases. So you'll find this again next year, but only for like a limited amount of time. So maybe like between I don't know, 3 months, and then they'll be gone, and then you will have to wait until next year, and then another 3 months. So I guess that's why they're labeled. Some of their logos, if you look at their beers, are pretty cool.
Yeah, one of them kind of remind you of artistic style of I would say not Picasso, Van Gogh, right?
What? Huh?
Man, it's been a long time since I've done any art.
I just like their little
Vincent Van Gogh. Is that I feel like
Vincent Van Gogh? You mean?
Yeah. Damn, it's been a long time. But anyways,
I like their brewery logo. It reminds me of Stam.
That brewery logo, it is a shit. I like that a lot.
For all you trick or treater fans out there, that's why he's right here. Sam.
But if I have to say something, I feel like if you can next year when you do release this again. I don't know. I kind of want it more scarier. I don't know why. It's just the skeleton for me.
Well, if you look at these are their limited, their seasonal releases, they all are the same, but different colors and different fruits that he's holding out.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just being picky on that. But anyways, You got anything else to say on the beer, or you want to go ahead and just give it a try?
No, I want to try it.
I'm a little excited, but a little scared. So let's go ahead and just. I'm gonna give it justification. Every beer is so everybody has their own taste buds. So. I spilled all over my foot. I don't want to taste it yet. Let's pour it. It looks weird. The color.
It's like an orangey.
Kind of looks peachy.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
It's very fruity. I don't smell any like of the basil or garlic or anything.
You're right about the carbonation is a lot. You can already see all the bubbles kind of going to the top, resurfacing. It smells pungent. Is that a word? That's a word. I'm gonna say it's a word.
Huh. Interesting. That definitely was not what I was expecting.
It does smell like the previous beer that I tasted.
It's good,
so it's kind of, I don't know.
You'll like it.
I don't know. Maybe. Has a lot of kicks to it. A lot of flavors. A lot of flavors. I don't know what the hell I'm tasting.
I can taste the peaches. That's one of the very. The apricot.
I don't know if you could tell inside the beer or the actual liquid. It has a lot of particles inside of it, so it's not filtered all the way. Or I'm assuming, right?
I think that's what they mean by artisanal ales. So
I think that's very cool. It kind of reminds me of orange juice when you drink the pulps, leave the pulp in it.
Yeah.
Like some pulp, I like my pulps in it. So
it's you can definitely taste the apricot. You don't taste any of that other weird stuff like the basil, garlic, or salt, or
unless they only just have that in there because they maybe put a pinch of it.
Yeah,
possibly.
It's very on the fruity side. I wouldn't say it's sweet, but it's more on the sweet. It's like a sweet type of beer.
I was trying to taste the pineapples in it, but I don't get the pineapples. Do you get the pineapples from it?
No. And it's a little sour at the end, at the back end.
Yeah, especially for those who like sour beers, I think this will be kind of right in your corner.
Or like a beginner sour beer, if you're trying to get into sour beers.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sour beers. There's only like a few I might like find kind of okay, but this one, it's not my cup of tea, but it's not bad. I was expecting something like beyond like bitter for some reason, but I
was expecting like a savory like pizza. I don't know why.
Well, because it has almost every single recipe for pizza, basically. Say the peach part. I don't know if maybe peach pizza. Is that a thing?
No. Well, you can put anything on a pizza.
Nowadays, yeah, supposed to put wheat on that shit.
I like it. Again, Jolly Pumpkin did not disappoint for me. I've always liked their beers.
How many have you had?
I've had maybe 4 or 5.
Oh, okay. Well, you're just a fan.
Yeah. It was surprising that we've never had it on the pod. Well, you said you.
Well, it's not on. It wasn't on the podcast.
You did it on your own because I wasn't. I don't remember.
It was during quarantine. I picked it up and I was like, I'm gonna try this beer out because I like the way it looked. I think it was a girl on a boat, I guess staring out to sea. So I could put a picture up here if I don't forget. But I could put a link up. I could put up a link to show you the review. But for me, I wasn't a big fan of that. So it kind of tastes similar to this for me. Like I guess the taste, but I guess since then I kind of refined my palate and it came out okay. It's not bad beer. It's enjoyable. I'm still gonna drink it, but I don't know. For me, the smell is unique. I give it like a 4. The whole overall beer, I think for me it's a 3. I don't know about you. From 1 out of 5. That's a scale 1-5.
I'll do a solid 4 on everything. It's pretty good. I would drink it again.
It's a little bit above average a little bit above average overall rating. So, guys, check them out. Jolly Pumpkin Artesian Ales, and from where?
It's from what's it called?
Well, I forget the brewery's name sometimes.
No, it's man, I think it's Michigan or Wisconsin. Man, we're out of. You could tell we're out of out of practice in this.
It's been a long time.
Michigan.
It's been a very long time since we had. I mean, for me, I just wing it most of the time. But I mean, we haven't done a podcast version of the beer reviews in a long time, so it's pretty different. It's different to have. It's nice to have different opinions, not just me bickering about stupid things. So, I mean, guys, check them out if you can. Interesting beer, unique concept, and overall pretty cool. So like I said, it's above average for me, and for Jay, he highly enjoys it. So yeah, check him out. So if you want, go ahead, stay tuned on the podcast. So we're gonna talk about what the hell's been going on and the future of the podcast, and hopefully you stay with us. So anyways, guys, that's been the beer review. So let's go ahead and get into the podcast. Yeah, there we go. Segment switching. All right, so it's been a long time since we've done the podcast, and I mean, there's a lot of things I wanted to do.
What are we already? Are we?
Yeah, we're already
in there?
talking
Okay.
to the podcast. It's already like I don't. Yeah, we don't want to skip. I mean, I don't know when these lights will go off. I bought new lightings, if you could tell, for the podcast. I bought KJ his desk. So where he's at, I had to buy myself a random desk because I was like, you know what? I'm jealous because that desk looks pretty nice. It looks just basic, but chill. It looks like.
I like that one over there better.
Yeah, we could switch. I fucking that one looks funner. It's just easy. I mean, I guess this one's better in some way.
I think it's because
I like the length.
it's too.
This is girthy. That one's long. That one's just longer.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just it feels weird. That one I enjoyed it, and it's less of a mess. But basically, I decided to bring up the podcast back because I'm taking online classes, and most of the things when I take online, I figured I'm really good at doing my classes online, and on the weekends all I have is just I don't do nothing on the weekends. So I decided to bring up the podcast. I mean, since the last time I've been on, I don't know the last episode I made on the podcast. Like it was actually a podcast. I think it's like months from now. It's been a while, but it's been a roller coaster of emotions. I could say with the utmost assurance is that I'm enlightened, very enlightened. I feel like me and you were in dark places at points, and I mean, I'm not trying to get super dark in this podcast. That's like I have a theory for you that I want to bring up the concept that I talked to you about a while back at work, but basically. Quarantine, being alone, and all that stuff was very difficult at a point. And now, I feel like it's better days now. It's like greener pastures I'm looking at right now, and it feels nice. It feels nice. So one of the reasons why I brought the podcast back up is because now I feel like I could talk about other things, and not really delve into my sort of depression, I guess, that I've been on for a while, and. That was really hard to get out of it, but it was necessary to go directly towards it so I could realize what I need to do. And I'm glad that I'm stepping out of that darkness. And so the podcast is here. By the way, there's only going to be 40 minutes max, probably max 40 minute max, 30 minute minimum. And we're just going to, if the conversation doesn't finish there, we'll continue on the next podcast. We'll pick it from there, right? And there's a segment called Quick Shots that we used to do where we ask questions towards one another. But now we bought a basketball hoop. I don't know if you can't see it. But
it's a working concept.
It's a working concept.
You guys let us know if you like it or not. I'm on the fence on it. Just mostly because I don't want to. If you're interested as to why there's liquor bottles here too.
There's shots here. We're not obviously. I think half of the bottle is a shot. I would think, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think a whole bottle would be a shot, but basically the concept is that Jay, wherever he wanted to do, whenever he wants to, he says quick shot. He gives me the shot. And I just have to shoot it right there. And if I miss, motherfucker. Well, I mean, you gotta wait until I catch it. You know what I mean? So quick shot. I have to shoot it, and I can't believe I fucking missed that. So now, basically, I get the ball, I keep it, and whenever I want to throw it to him, say for instance, if there's like a conversation that I feel like is boring as hell, I go ahead and give him the ball, and he has to shoot it. If he makes it, I hit the shot, and if I miss, I take the shot. So I'm taking my first shot here. I'm gonna take it.
Those are some terrible liquors he has over there. Those are all liqueurs. I've
Whiskey.
never heard anybody taking shots of Kahlua or any shots of Bailey by themselves. I mean, the Jimmy Bean is fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Jimmy Bean. But the Kahlua is pretty good by itself. It's just coffee. With
Coffee
chocolate.
liqueur. No, it's not.
Liqueur. Coffee liqueur. Man, who cares a fuck? But basically, that's the premise, right? I only have it for 2 reasons.
I got this fancy.
Yeah, I want to drink that. I heard that's really good with whiskey.
It's
supposedly have a
scotch. I'm not much of a scotch drinker, but
it has a smoky and flavor. That's what he said.
The pit.
But that's the premise. What I wanted to do is like, hey, I fucked well, see, now I can't even say fuck your mom because that just sounds wrong. But I would, hey, fuck your mom, quick shot. And I give it to him, whatever, and he shoots it. Just, you can say any random thing you want, but I mean, it's just for a drink. So let's go ahead and do a quick shot. It's Saturday, by the way, so I don't know if I'm going out or not. My friends.
Saturday.
So here's a little shot.
Saturday, July 24th.
Oh fuck! That smells so good with beer. Like beer with Coke. Like I could just taste the Coke and Jim Beam. That's what I got drunk in Cancun.
Man, remember when Mila Kunis used to do the Jim Beam commercials? That was cool. That was very random.
I mean, that was very random. You brought it. I mean, I guess not.
Well, you're drinking Jimmy Beam, right. And it's just that she's Russian, and I would think. That's why I'm on the fence on this.
We're only allowed 3. 2, we don't even have to use them at all. We could just never use. But I'm really bad at shots. Like I'm tremendously horrible at shots. I have no strength when it comes to shots. I mean, my shot. I cry. Oh god, that's disgusting.
I'm not old enough. I'm too young. I mean, I'm too old for shots now. I'm older
than him, by the way. So I mean, it's just how fun I am. Right?
Once you reach your 30s, I feel like you.
By the way, let me tell you what happened to me today. So today I started off. Well, last night I went to the gym around 1 a.m. and I stayed at the gym until 3:30 in the morning. I got home. I got a shower. I got in the shower and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up tomorrow early so I can go run. So I ended up passing out at 4:30ish in the morning, and then I woke up at 8 a.m. And I was like, okay, I need a lot to do. There's a lot to do today. So I went to go run outside, and I was like, I'm gonna get a tan. Then I'm gonna take off my shirt when I run. But I didn't take any sunscreen. But I was like, all right, all I'm gonna run is 4 miles. It shouldn't be too bad. But my ass got kind of like super motivated, and I ended up running more. And I got sun rash. Look at this. Look at that sun rash.
You mean sunburn?
No, rash. There's actually a sun rash.
What's the difference?
You look at it.
No, but what's the difference? I can see it, but it looks burned to me.
Well, if you look closer, it's like little. That's
why I have a laptop.
Anyways, you can look it up.
Sun rash.
Ah man, it'd be great if I had you need a cable connected to the TV so I could look at it too.
Oh yeah, it's up here, guys.
No, I mean I need it. Yeah, I'll put it up there if I can. But basically, I got that just right here on my neck area into my upper chest, and I was like, damn it. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was I didn't know there was a thing about sun rashes. You know.
Well, the difference is, if it's smooth, then it's a sunburn.
No, it's not smooth.
And if it's
bumpy,
then it's heat rash or sun poisoning. That's weird.
Sun poisoning. That's interesting. Well, yeah, I never knew there was a thing of heat rashes, and I was like, oh damn. My sister told me you got a heat rash. Like you should wear sunscreen. I was like, I didn't wear sunscreen. I was confident enough my body was able to handle it. You know, I'm Mexican. You know, it's in my blood. It's in my nature, my DNA. I could run out in the sun and be comfy. I guess I'm not as.
Just put some aloe vera on there. You'll be fine.
Well, that's what I heard. My sister told me she put aloe vera on it, but I haven't really got to the point. Basically, after I ran, I was like, all right, I'm gonna clean the room because I know Jay likes to have it. There's room smelling good, so I cleaned it. Does it smell good? I mean, now it smells like booty, but because it's all sweaty and shit. But
what?
But does it smell like
it smells alright?
All right. Well, I cleaned it. I did the carpet. I put aerosol. You know, I disinfected everything. I was like, all right, he's gonna get here. I need to make sure everything's perfect. And then I bought this table, and I made sure I had to get it done before he got here. So I did that. I washed my car, and then I was ready and he still wasn't here, and I was like, man, I was going. And I told.
I had prior commitments. Sorry,
well, I mean, I'm not really necessarily. It just kind of came up. But
no, I did it.
I thought it just came up. Anyways, I asked M because I wanted to go out tonight. I was like, man, I feel like going out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just drinking some beers, hanging out.
Man, I forgot about M.
Well, yeah, but M's like, nah, man, I don't feel like going out. Because I asked him out last night if he wants to go out, and he's like, nah, I'm too tired. I'm like, man, you always tired, or you don't want to go out, or like
you go by yourself.
But see,
what are your thoughts about going out by yourself?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like what I've heard is that if you go to the bar by yourself, like an actual like bar, or it's just a bar, no dancing, no nothing, I think it's fine. But I think it becomes an issue when you go to like a club/bar.
But why though? I mean,
well,
what if you want to go dance and nobody wants to go with you? You're just not gonna go because.
Well, that's the dilemma that I'm in, right? Because
I wouldn't go. By the way,
yeah, I know. That's why the two people who I talk to the most don't want to go. I mean,
like I wouldn't go by myself to any place.
But I asked M and I asked Jay, but he won't go. So I was like, who else do I have? You know what I mean? So I was like, damn it, I guess I won't go no more again. Because every weekend it's like I want to do something, not go crazy or go all out, but I want to like just enjoy a few beers, listen to music that I like, and go home. And plus, like I told myself too, I do want to try to go up to girls, get out of my comfort zone, and possibly, get used to that. And I can't do that unless I go out. And if I don't go out, then, what the fuck am I doing here? I mean, luckily I had the podcast, so that was fun.
I have a tip for you.
What?
A tip for you for going up to girls.
I already know how to do it.
So here's how you're gonna do it.
How are you gonna do it? How am I gonna do it?
You're gonna go up to her and you're gonna be like, hey, I know this might be kind of awkward and kind of weird.
Okay,
but
wow, you just memorized what I did.
I find you very attractive, and I was wondering if I could have your number.
Did you memorize exactly what I was trying to memorize?
That's a pretty easy thing.
I can't memorize that. That's how bad it is. Well, the thing is, I took away the awkward part, and I put, hey, this is random, but I find you very attractive. I wanted to see if I could get your number. That's it. I cut out the weird part. Why would you say weird?
Because it's weird.
But why would you just say? But why would you say weird? Because then she's gonna be like, oh, you know what? This is weird. But what if she never thought about being a weird? You know what I mean? So and then I was talking to I guess I can say her name right. A girl from work. I asked her and she's like, no. I go, what do you mean no? I was like, I thought you were gonna say something funny. I was like, well, now I gotta be funny. Now I gotta say something funny before I gotta, what I gotta say? A pickup line? I gotta be like, baby. You know what else? I'm on top of things. You know what else I'm on top of? It's not stupid. I heard that. Like twice.
Yeah, but it wouldn't work if that was that phrase that I just said wouldn't work if it was if you put something in front of it. It has to be the only thing you say. Because you can't say that and then go, hey, this might be random, but
I'm on top of you. No, well, my thing is because I was. Well, my thing was like, she told me practice in the mirror to look at yourself in the eyes to see how you look. So when you actually go up to a girl, not go up to a girl, but whenever you sit down in that bar and you clock eyes into a girl to, just make sure that you like how if they're interested in you see they smile at you, or if they they gave that little shy look, then you know that they're interested in you, and that's when you do the pickup line, whatever. I mean, whatever you do for the number, right? Like that's kind of my mentality is like, all right, because I'm really bad at just looking at a girl because then I get fucking shy. Like when I walk out of the streets, like I look at people in the eye. Like right now, I'm not even looking at the camera, and
well, I'm not either. Hey guys.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Into my eyes.
Hi, look like that. Yeah. See, but when I walk to the streets, when I run, I always look down when I pass people, and it's just a habit. It's not because I don't want to, but it's a force to habit. And maybe some part of me is like, man, I look stupid right now. I just want to look down. I don't want to.
Why don't you just do the old school? Just send them a drink. Like, hey, there you go.
Well, I mean, because then maybe they're gonna be like, oh, cool. And they're far away, and then they're gonna be like, that's cool.
They'll be like, hey, you'll be like, hey, send them a drink, and then like make sure the bartender points you out, and then when they look at you, you know, just give them a little high, and if they reciprocate and they smile, they're gonna keep looking back at you if they're interested. If they're not, then you know.
I feel like that's only able to be done like at a like isolated location, like say at a bar, like classy bar.
Yeah.
Where
you trying to go? Low class.
Well, I'm trying to go where everybody is like other girls are at. You know what I'm saying? Look, for me, I just want to hear music that I like, and there's only one place that I'm not mentioning it, but it's only one place that I know that has my music, and I just want to just
see E over there likes loud places. I enjoy
quiet places.
I like to have a conversation, because if I go out usually go out with friends, and I would like to conversate with them. I don't want to be like, hey, what, like over the music. I like to, you know, there's music, but it's, you know, it's low. It's a nice environment. You're having a few drinks, you're talking, you're conversating. Because I'm not trying to be out there trying to pick up girls. I guess I've.
I think I look, because I do that. I like doing that whenever we have friends and we're gonna go out to actually have a conversation. Then yeah, I would totally do like chill, relax, going out a few beers, maybe like a pub or a brewery. We just hang out, we drink some few beers, we enjoy ourselves. But you know, whenever I want to hear music, I already know there's not going to be a lot of conversations in between. All I know, there's going to be us just hearing music, jamming out, a few like screams here and there, and then a typical every other girl that I have a crush on, and then never hit on them ever, and walk away and be like, why did I not do anything? That's the kind of I want to have. Not the part with the girl part, but just I want to go get a beer, hear good music, enjoy myself, a few drinks, and I head home. That's it. Like I don't expect to go, like if I go out late like this, like say 10 a.m. and I go to the bar or to the bar/club, I'm not gonna expect the conversation with you.
Yeah, but if you go out to like a club or one of those places, you're not going to just have a few drinks and then go home, because usually that type of environment makes you want to keep going, because you have one drink, like, oh, I'll have another one, and like, okay, you start feeling yourself, you start dancing, like, I have another one, and then another one.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like I would do that with friends that are there, but if I'm by myself and I know I have to go home by myself, I think I'll be like, nah, I'm alright.
Well, I mean, yeah, because going back to my original point, it's a little sad to go by yourself.
Well, exactly. I don't want to. I mean, I could have fun by myself and enjoy myself, but like I know so many people that they're gonna be like, who are you with? And I'm like,
Well, yeah, because you're going to those types of places now. If you go to like a quiet bar, that's a little more acceptable. Like, there's a lot of people that go to like a pub or like a low key bar by themselves and just have a few drinks, talk to the bartender, and maybe talk to like the people around them. That's how you meet new people. But when you go by yourself to one of these loud places, of course you're gonna look weird.
It's just the music that I want to hear. Because I've been listening to music a lot like this whole weekend. Because I've been wanting to go there since like almost this past 2 weeks. And I've been inviting everybody to go. And they're always like, I don't know, I'm too tired. Or I don't know, this and that. And I'm like, all right, well, fuck. I'll go next week then. I'll ask them next week. They say no. They say no. And I'm like, well, damn it. Might as well go by myself.
Man, it's been long. It's been some long weeks, man. It's been tough ones out there. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
What? Long weeks? What do you mean long weeks?
Long weeks, man. We're still in this. What's it called?
Pandemic.
This pandemic thing now with the damn Delta going around, and the Lampada, or what's it called? Lambda.
There's another one. I don't know what's it called.
Yep. I mean, sometimes it's you. For a moment there, we were all like, "Oh, cool, this might end," and then it was like, "Nah, bitches, boom!"
Well,
hits you with the bat, and like, I'm here.
Okay, if you're not vaccinated, that's your fault already. I mean, you do what you gotta do, but you're gonna probably die. I'm just being honest here. I have 2 siblings that are not vaccinated. I'm working in public health, so like eventually I will. So I'm gonna feel like shit if I can't even convince my 2 siblings to get vaccinated. So that's my main focus this next year, or before the next couple months, is get them vaccinated or convince them. And if I do convince them, then I can convince myself that I can convince the whole world one day to get vaccinated if the future pandemic happens again.
But I mean, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, it's gonna happen multiple times
eventually. But you know, hey, get your shots out there. You know,
We got the Modernas.
Yeah, some.
Look, shit, I even got bigger. Look at that.
Depending on where you live, you might even be able to get some free stuff. You know, free beers, free food. I mean, who doesn't like free beers,
money,
free food, whatever? I mean, we live in this state, but we don't get crap for nothing.
You get crap if you shoot somebody. You get.
But you know, for
thumbs up
for those other states out there that wherever you're listening to us, and you can get some free stuff to get vaccinated. More power to you. I mean, I got it because I don't want to die.
Because I care. I care about you.
I don't want to die.
I care about the world. I care about my family.
That too, but I also didn't want to die.
And I mean, I didn't care if I died, but it is what it is. I wanted to be the guinea pig. And the guinea pig. The
guinea pig?
Yeah.
Did you say the king?
Guinea pig.
Are you already tipsy?
No, not yet. Not even close.
We all know.
You know what I mean? I mean, Captain America, one of the biggest persons in the world, was a guinea pig. And look at him, super soldier. Came out badass. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Got the chest already coming out. I feel like a super soldier. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at even KJ. I mean, fucking name's weird. Look at even Jay. Look at that. He's looking like sexier. Yeah. By the way, I mean, if you get the vaccine, you don't have to worry about erectile dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction. Our dicks stay hard. Your dicks don't. So think of that.
What?
Yeah. Because if you get corona, well, I mean, okay, there's some tests that corona leads to erectile dysfunction if you have it. If you had it. Some studies show.
I mean, a lot of things do.
I have to look.
I guess if that's something you're concerned about, I guess.
I mean, a lot of people are concerned about
pills
their
for
dick. Sure, a lot of these days they're not concerned about other people. They're concerned about their dick, their guns, and their masculinity. I'm wearing pink bitches, so I don't care.
I saw this sign. I saw this bumper sticker earlier today while I was driving.
I feel like I'm screaming like crazy. What'd you say?
I thought it was funny because I mean,
quick shot. Well, I mean, I wish I could see this shot. I'll just tell you right now.
First of all, it's very unfair because he's like right there. I'm all the way over here.
But I'm a sucky shooter. You just made it earlier. He's probably making it now. Go for it. Here, you hold the ball now. You know what? I should choose which one you take a shot of, but we could figure it out eventually.
I'll take this.
That looks good.
American
the honey whiskey,
wild turkey honey, because I know how it tastes, and I know
it's like. I feel like it would taste like. I would feel like it would taste like a mead.
No, nothing. You never had Tennessee honey or any of those honey flavored whiskeys?
I had like whiskey like apple.
You know what sucks though? I can't open this.
What sucks?
Sucks is that they're gonna sit out here and they're gonna get hotter and hotter.
But does it matter? It's still gonna taste like shit when it goes through your throat.
Can you open this for me?
Really?
I think the thing is
yeah, probably.
What's it called? But anyways, going back to my story. I was driving and I saw a bumper sticker. And I mean, if you listen to the past episodes of this podcast, you guys know where I stand on the political scale. I lean more liberal, so
Pussy. I'm progressive.
And and I live in a pretty. We live in a pretty red state.
No, we are in a red state,
obviously, but very big on the old. Oh, on the old president, very big on him. The state, not me, but it was LGBT. It said LGBT on it, and then they, instead of what it originally stands for, lesbian, gay,
queer, trans. I think that's it, right?
Yeah. And instead of that, what it's supposed to mean, they put L for liberty, G for guns, B for beer, and T for Trump. I was like, that's
probably the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I was like, that's the stupidest thing. I mean,
no disrespect, but I mean, yeah, for them, yes. I'm disrespecting the fuck out of them, yes.
But I was like, that's so dumb. I mean, why are you gonna? Okay, you don't support them, But you don't have to take their
logo or
their logo or anything. You don't see that.
Is the color the same thing too, or is it like red and
no? It was
blue
red.
And blue and
it was all solid red. It'd be weird if it was still rainbow.
No, because I think the LGBTQ. No, it's a trans flag. The trans flag is pink and like white and gray,
brown or something. I don't know. And then
sorry if I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was funny. I was gonna take a picture of it, but I was driving. Don't picture and drive.
Don't picture and drive.
But
hey, got it.
But yeah, I thought that was fun. That was funny. I was like, and then there's this other car that I keep seeing driving around too.
Yeah, be careful
that they really, they really love Texas. It's like they have like a whole bunch of Texas bumper stickers on it, and then one of them was like, you can go to hell, but I'll go to Texas. I guess because Texas is hot. Just like
I don't know.
I think that's kind of bashing on Texas, but
I seen. I was driving from after I did my run. There was a Tesla. Teslas are like, when you look at a Tesla, you look at it as sleek or something.
I'm gonna do half of this because
I did like probably like quarter of it. Warm, if I'm being honest,
it's warm. As hell. We're in Texas.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. But I saw this car, the Tesla, and it was like all white Tesla. I want to see your face. Yeah, look at that face. And the white Tesla had like a whole bunch of like stickers. Like, I mean, the whole back of the Tesla was stickers, and it's not like it's not unified. It's just random stickers, like anime, other shit. And I'm like, man, you really fucked up that Tesla. But then I was like, that's kind of judgmental of me. I go, I mean, if you could buy a Tesla, you can do what you want with it. You know what I mean?
Tesla electric cars don't make sense to me. Well, okay, they make sense to me. No, not like that.
You know, see, that's why he's a liberal, because he's like, I'm moderate.
I'm not like that. I mean,
I believe in cars, but not electronics.
I feel that electric cars are more of a status symbol for the rich. Because they're like, it's
ironic, you mean?
Yeah, it's ironic because they're like, oh, look at me, I'm trying to protect the environment, but
it's so fucking expensive.
It's expensive, and you only bought it because you're like, hey, I'm rich. It's most like a Bentley or like. Plus, it goes even more so in a state like here, like Texas, where it's the charging stations are like very few to like you really have to like plan your ways around, because in a place like California, I'm sure the charging stations are like everywhere, like gas stations.
I guess because the way I see it, or I mean for me, the Tesla gas charging station is like literally one, like not even like 5 minutes away from here, so it would make sense if I had it. Cause I have it right there, But I guess if I'm going for a long trip, like going to maybe go to Austin or
you would have
San
to
Antonio.
Plan your road trips. Like, okay, there's a charging station here. And even more so with the Tesla, because I may be wrong, because I don't really research electric cars, but I don't you only can charge at a Tesla charging station? You can't just go to any random.
I don't know. Maybe, I think so, but. I heard, but there's also backup batteries. I think you have.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the Tesla is pretty.
And I think there's like somebody made a charging thing where like they have a solar panel and they drive.
If you're gonna get an electric car, like the Tesla is like the highest class, so I'm sure your battery's gonna.
And it's like 600 miles, I think, per
probably.
full. So like you don't even really need one to like whenever you find one. But also like,
plus they look so ugly. I don't like the way they're so blocky looking.
Nah, they look fine. I think they look good.
I don't know. They look blocky to me.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what I've been hearing lately on TikTok, because TikTok, it's like the main hub that I now watch a lot. People are saying that the way it's designed, the inside is very like faulty and super. The interior design of it is crappy. It's like very loose. You could just yank shit around.
Well, I'm sure
there's like a lot of gaps in between. But I mean, I don't know if that's intentional or if it's supposed to be like that. I mean, or not. You know what I mean? Maybe it's faultiness into the design.
I don't know. I never really liked Elon.
But I mean, I have a Zion, and like the little thing I have in the middle. It's like how it has a music turn up in the middle. All that shit. That shit's also kind of faulty. But I don't know. I don't really care. As long as the function works, the car works, I give two shits how the interior is. As long as it looks good from the eagle's eye of view, rather than like, I'm not gonna go to my car every fucking day. I mean, I guess I do sometimes, but looking like details and see, all right, that looks fucking crappy. I guess
mean, you gotta take pride in your
Yeah.
car. I mean, it's.
I literally just got one of my speakers blown out, and I'm freaking the fuck out.
Oh yeah, because he likes to blast his bass.
Who doesn't? Come on.
Your speakers, those speakers are not designed to be blasting bass.
I think they're Bose.
I don't know.
They might be Pontiac. Pontiac.
Anyways,
Pioneers.
Speaking of Mr. Musk, he didn't make it to space.
I mean,
what's his name? Who was it? The guy from Virgin
Mobile, and then also Amazon, Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
Born in 1969.
Did you see his rocket?
Yeah, big old penis.
No, I think he did that intentionally. He had to have done that intentionally, because you can't just build a rocket.
I mean, it
looks like it's okay.
What other shapes can you build a rocket from? I mean, really? I guess the Virgin Mobile is the only unique looking Virgin.
Yeah, but look at NASA's rocket.
But it's a fucking dumb shaft. It's just a shaft.
But this one is like
this one. He intentionally.
It looks exactly like a penis.
Well, the bottom, it has it has two little testicles on the side. It looks kind of small. But somebody made a video on it, or not a video on it, but they referenced it as like this is a circumcised penis, because the tip looks like it's circumcised.
It doesn't have a
skin.
What was that?
I don't know.
Did your batteries dying?
Give me a second. You continue.
But yeah, I thought that was weird. I mean, if I had a whole bunch of money, I guess I would also go to space, but I wouldn't make it that obvious of a penis rocket.
Continue.
But because I mean, you got all this money. What else are you gonna do with it? Actually, I think I would go like to the bottoms of the ocean. I think that's where, because everybody's been to space. I mean, everybody knows what's up there, but we don't know what's. For the most part, we don't know what's under or in our ocean. So I think I would go down instead of up.
What do you mean?
Down into the oceans? Like go to like the Mariana Trench.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's
and invest in like submarines and stuff, like to withstand the pressure and to be able to like go all the way down there. Because I want to know what's down there. It could be weird monsters or aliens, or maybe all the Hollow Earth people were right, and then there's a Hollow Earth down there somewhere.
You could be right. I don't know. Gosh, fucking damn it! At least say quick shot, and I know. Just give it to me. We have to work on that. Where's it? Oh, here's the ball. Sorry, it's because I clean my room, so I have a lot of dust in my nose, and I just keep having like moco sticking out.
That's
You know what? I'm gonna go over there towards you so I can make it even. Well, yeah. LeBron goes first shot. Look, first of all, I don't even try to make it. So, oh man, my little light disconnected. That's what happened.
Okay. Now we know what the beeping is.
No. Your camera was it was full memory, which is stupid. So I had to delete some. So you like lost 5 seconds there. But anyways, I'm gonna take a shot. What were you saying? Big penis shafts, whatever.
I was saying that I would go down into the oceans instead of going up into space. I mean, I know you can go further out into space, but still.
I mean, you can still go further into the ocean too. But like, isn't the reason why you can't go into the ocean as much is because of pressure?
Of pressure, yeah. So that's what I would say is I would invest in trying to make tougher submarines and stuff like that.
But I guess because space seems more fascinating, I guess, for people. People believe in the fact that they can find another life form, I guess, in some ways, and they could find maybe the key to answers to a lot of the questions that we are still lingering. People see the ocean as just scary. They see space as something that
but they see it's scary because they don't know about it. So the only way to, get rid of that fear is to go and explore it.
I don't know. I mean,
Jeff Bezos, get on that. Go down there.
Well, that's kind of a weird thing because like none of the billionaires want to go to the ocean.
Yeah, because they all want to go into space.
I mean, they want to buy a yacht that's like $500 million.
They
super yacht. I think it's called Giga Yachts.
I'm sure they have multiples of those, and they. I think what they're trying to do is trying to get up into. Which one was that one?
It's the GMP.
Oh. Fun.
You know what? I didn't even.
Fun.
I didn't even time the episode.
Oh, I didn't. I don't
even know how long we've been going.
You're too far away.
I know mine is too short. I seen that on the video. It's like 40 minutes, but we take like 10 minutes to get started. So you're probably still like 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, we'll start closing up our subjects, our topics. Yeah.
I think we went pretty long. Well, because the thing about the beer review, they were going to be separate, so they were going to be added on to the episode. So
technically, we have even more than that.
So no, what I'm saying is like the beer review technically doesn't have to be an episode for the audio version of it. So it would be probably like 20 minutes.
If you're just listening to the podcast and you're trying to figure out what beer are they drinking,
we have an video version of it.
Jolly Pumpkin, Phobos. Check out the review.
I'm still debating if I should have it. I mean, video version, it'll be there. I'll connect it, but audio version, I think it's just going to be the podcast itself. So for those who want to know the beer,
I think we can we can drink the beer while we're talking in the podcast, right? About random
obviously.
Things, and then like maybe at the beginning or like somewhere in between the episode, you could be like, oh, if you're interested in seeing what beer we're drinking today, checking it out, here, go check out the review.
I think I should have done that in the very beginning when we started the podcast. Hey guys, we did a review. If you want to check it out,
it's season 2.
Okay, we fucked up, guys. All right, season 2.
We're all changing.
I thought I had this plan pretty well. I mean, obviously the scenery, I think, feels better now. I mean, there's a camera for each one of us that I'm trying to figure out. Obviously, his is going to be probably less crappy, more crappier, but it's still a visual, at least for him. And then...
I'm just waiting for that... why don't you do that spinning thing?
What are you talking about?
Just get another iPhone.
I want to get another iPhone. I wanted to buy my other iPhone just to have 2, so I could at least have good cameras. Because I mean, the GoPro is great, but the GoPro is more like outside, and I need better lighting. But I think that one's good enough where I could actually kind of make yours still look good.
It's bright as hell.
Hey, that's good though. That one, because the GoPro needs a lot of light. Anyways, I wanted to talk about. Well, first I want. You know what? The conversation wasn't even what the hell I wanted to talk about. This conversation went really in a weird.
Yeah, but it was an interesting conversation.
It was a conversation.
I would hope it's an interesting conversation.
Well, we did talk about girls. How to pick up a girl.
I
talk about how I have friends who do not want to go out with me. That I'm a very lonely person. I've learned to be okay with that, but at the same time, what can a person do when they want to have fun at night? What other than just go out and bar themselves? I might go just to like a random bar just to get a few beers. I mean, it's still early in the night. Probably
It's 10.
Yeah, I usually go like at 12. What do you gotta do?
Those life. I'm tired, fool.
Okay, because I haven't ran 6-7 miles, and I haven't did this whole setup by myself. All you did is just show up.
I did show up
late. We were supposed to be done by 5 or 6. At least then I could think about who I could go out with. Now I gotta rush to figure out what the fuck to do, because I was gonna stream. And I was like, I told Kay last night, I told him last night, like, hey, just go for a little bit, because he worked the next day, and I'm like, let's just go out to 12, 10.
I worked the next day. No, I don't.
Him. And I go, at least we come back at 12, and I come home and stream and enjoy the rest of the night. But he was like,
we can still stream.
Nah, it's too big. I want to do something. I just want to be out, man. Like I'm 31, single. And I don't want to spend my. I'm ready to.
You ladies know where to.
I'm ready to just meet girls, reach out possibly. Maybe
his Twitter profile is out there somewhere.
But I don't want to, because most of the time, okay, I do stream, but I think streaming is better if I stream during the day, because at night nobody really watches. There's nobody watching because everybody's like doing their thing. So I want to start streaming during the day.
He just called all you guys losers.
No, I called you all guys. You had a life. Y'all actually go out.
Yeah, but the people that are actually watching.
The people who are watching.
He just called you guys losers.
Those like 35 people who watch me are good. But I'm trying. I recorded late at night all the time, and I don't get views. So I'm like, I figured maybe I should record a day where people are awake.
Yeah, because you recorded like at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
And what by the time I finish this podcast and finish everything up, it'd be like 12, and then by the time I finish setting up everything over there, it'd be like 1:30. Nah, bro. Nah, it ain't my thing, bro. Nah. But I told myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm 31.
Why don't we make it a social experiment? Why don't you go out there by yourself, see what happens,
and I come back next podcast talk about it.
Next podcast we'll talk about your experiences of how it was going out by yourself. That's like
one excuse. And we're doing by yourself. That's a social experiment. Why? It's a podcast stuff.
No, you can't. You can't.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't say
you have a podcast. I'm like, yeah. You want to check it out or what?
I mean, you can't say it's a social experiment. You just say, hey, I'm just out here having some fun. Is that illegal? Is that illegal? No, it's not. I'm just having some fun.
Man, maybe I used to be that way. I went to a rave club by myself. I mean, at least then it was pretty fun. And I did meet a girl. I lost my wallet. Nah.
You lost your wallet?
Yeah, I lost my wallet. I was so fucking mad. My ID, everything was on there. I was so fucking mad. I left home sad, depressed. I'm like, what am I doing in my life? But I mean, I'm grown up now. But I'm trying to get to my point. Every weekend, right? I do everything I need to do during the day. At least back then I had a homework, so I had shit to do on Saturdays because I needed to do my homework. And most of the days I spent was just doing homework. So I'll be done by 12 or 1. I'm like, all right, cool, I just did it. That's so good. But now that it's been 2 weeks since I haven't done anything on the weekend because I've finished my homework, I passed my classes. I'm like, what to do? Okay, I'm gonna do the podcast again. All right, cool. Bring that back up, do that early so I can have enough time to figure out what to do later on at night. And then I started to run more, work out more. And then on the weekends, like this past 3 weeks, I've been just staying in. I'm like, I'm fucking 31. I'm still young. I think I'm fairly attractive. I should be going out and enjoying myself.
What do you think? Is he attractive?
Look at this. Look at this heat rash. Pull up. For those listeners, if you want to see the video, just check it out on YouTube. TapHousePodcast.com. TapHousePodcast/YouTube. But
it's up here.
Yeah, I figured it out. But like.
Oh wait, if you're watching, you're already
on it, bro. You're already on it. Share this shit. But like I want to like I don't want to say, oh, I was like, hi. Well, if I ever have kids, or if somebody ever is older, if I get older, like, hey, did you party when you were younger? I have before, but like responsibly as an adult. They were, no, man, I was just tired all the time. I was just sleeping in all the time.
Yeah, but isn't that what adulthood is?
Yeah, but if you're fucking married,
being tired and like, oh man, this sucks. I have bills to pay.
Well, the thing is, like, if say for instance, if me and you hung out during the day, we went out to dinner, we drank some stuff, and I came home, I'll be fine staying in. But I haven't done shit all day Saturday, and I haven't done shit all the weekends. And
you went out and ran.
That's not going out.
You washed your car.
Oh, okay, that's like, I'm having so much fun washing my car. Nah,
hey, some people enjoy that.
Oh yeah, I mean, some people enjoy that. Not me. I don't enjoy that. I hate washing my car, but it looks good as fuck when I wash my car. What I'm trying to say is, quick shot.
Man, watch this be the shot I make.
I mean, you might, and I'll be mad.
Kobe.
Nope. Like, keep it. You only got one more left, and I got one more left if I want to do it. But what I'm trying to say is,
try this before you go. Kahlua Hawaiian coffee. Sounds interesting.
I'm trying to say, before I get attached, if I ever do get attached, I want to enjoy myself out there and have more fun. And it sucks that I don't have any single friends.
You're saying what you're saying is before you get attached, you want to be out there. So that means, what you're trying to say is that if you get attached, that means your fun is over?
No. That sounds like, yeah, you're right. No, when I am attached, now I could go out with them and enjoy myself with them, as I do with my friends. But if none of my friends want to go out, all my friends are single. I mean, either he's single or tired, or taken and tired, or they prefer staying in. Whenever I'm still in my prime, I don't want to waste my prime staying in bed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go fuck around either. I'm trying to say that either.
Oh, that's not get warm. It'll be good if it was cold. But
What'd you get again?
the Kawula.
Was it coffee?
Yeah.
Does it taste like coffee?
Yeah, it tastes like coffee, but it's got the burn of alcohol.
Hey, imagine if you could put that in the like an actual coffee, like
Yeah, an Irish coffee.
you have to make an Irish coffee to taste with that, or like you make any coffee.
No, that's the name of the drink.
Oh, no, but I'm saying
you get coffee and then you pour
it in there?
whiskey. But yeah, this will probably would go because it.
You know what told me Miss Sandy? She's like, I always during winter I always make coffee and I put whiskey in it.
She's the squirrel from SpongeBob.
She puts out the bourbon.
What?
Yeah, she puts whiskey or bourbon, or I think she puts Hypnotic.
Where, like to her coffee at work?
No, like at home.
Oh,
like she just goes home and puts coffee and whiskey in the morning. I'm like, damn, Miss Sandy, like you're crazy. But
that's what you need.
I kind of want to try it out. Didn't you try coffee?
I've had that before. I've had it in Guatemala.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Man, it was so delicious. Oh man, and I was high up there in the not like high off, like I was high in those mountains. And then the guy, the way he was making it, he was like, it was
perfection.
Perfect.
My dog
and the scenery is beautiful.
I mean,
beautiful.
If I lived
that was my journey trying to get out of the darkness that he meant yesterday, like that he mentioned earlier. He said that we were both in dark places. My dark place took me through Guatemala, and very spiritual country.
My darkness took me through depression, and almost suicidal thoughts. Where actually I did have suicidal thoughts. There were times where I wanted to say fuck it, why not? Just end this. But
that's dark. That's dark, bro.
But
this took a turn.
But I gotta be honest with you. That's kind of the thoughts I had at one point, and I'm like, you know what? That's stupid. That's selfish on me. My family be hurt. I gotta stick it out, and I did. And I'm better than ever. I'm like this right now. I was a little bit higher up.
Anyways, let's turn it back over to. Let's steer away from this.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you want to hear about darkness, let me know. I have all the darkness. Me and my dad would talk about darkness.
This
shit.
crash, and
hey,
turn it back
you sound
on the road.
more buzzing than I do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do, man.
No, I don't.
I think the shots are shorter than mine. Those were more expensive than mine were. Those were like $63 each. This was like
$35.5.
The hell was that?
I forgot the cap was.
Oh, this one.
Just poured it all over your carpet. Sorry,
fucker.
I forgot the cap was not good.
It's exactly what I say.
And this was 35. No, it's good.
Mine's 40%. Actually, mine's 50%.
Because that's straight whiskey. This is a whiskey mix, and this is a liqueur. So of course they're gonna be less.
Mine's 40%.
This one right here is 45.
Yeah, mine's 40%. Yeah, that one I want to try so bad, but maybe I'd do it like one day whenever I'm like just like sad again and shit. Nah, I just kidding. Nah, bro, never again. You know
anyways,
what? Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
What he's trying to say is that hey, your dogs are gonna get drunk off of that.
Is it that where you threw it?
It fell on the carpet.
Hato. They could die.
No, they can't.
Yeah,
can they?
yeah, beer. Yeah, it'll fucking kill my dogs, bro.
Guys. But anyways,
yeah, good girl.
They
probably throw up in a little bit.
What he is trying to say is that he's still young at heart.
Obviously.
And he still wants to party with.
Well, I don't want to party with kids or anything like that.
He wants to party with the.
I want to have fun with my music. That's it. But where else am I going to go? Dallas? I ain't going to drive Dallas. You're going to be fucked up. I can go to fucking
Dallas is
Denton either. To just get
what isn't this?
There's like a lot of other bar clubs and stuff.
I've never been. I've never
it's like
partied
supposed to be like a 7th Street.
Well, I mean, there's a college there.
But literally, this was like not even 10 minutes away from my area where all the bars are at. I want to be sufficient.
Yeah, but
efficient.
Look who goes to that area.
Everybody.
Young people.
Everybody.
Everybody. Young people.
From young to old people go there. And the bar that I go to, that we've been to, the one that plays my music, are our type of people.
No, they're not.
No, they're a mixture of everybody.
It's a pretty young crowd.
No, but some of like
especially when they turn it into a semi club. It's pretty young.
Man,
I'm not,
you haven't gone to the back though. That shit's pretty fun.
No, I have not. I'm not cool enough.
See, like I'm thinking about right now, like if I go in there, where would I go? To the back corner and next to the bar? Where should I sit down in the bar and just sit down and stay there?
Just if you're by yourself, I would think you would go to the bar and get a drink first, drink and a half. That way you can feel the groove, and then go out into the dance floor.
I don't think the top part has dance floor. The back one has dance floor. Look, dude. For sure, I know I'm gonna find somebody that I know there, and I'm like, "Can I join you guys?" Like, why? I'm just in a social experiment.
The point of this experiment is for you to go out by yourself, not to meet some friends and then join their group.
Friends, but also the experiment has to be me trying to be like, "Hey, pickup line. Does it work?"
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Know,
we'll see
no,
how it works.
I don't even want to do it no more. Nah, I'll probably still do it. It's so early. I gotta change though. I don't want to wear this.
He looks fine. You look like a preppy.
No, but because I have the rash, so I want to cover the rash up.
It's like dark.
But yeah, when the light comes on, I for sure I'm gonna leave before 1. I don't want to stay at their certain time because everybody gets all fucked up.
Yeah.
I want to avoid all that shit.
Drunk people, man. That's when you know you're old. When you're like, you look at them and be like, man, get a life. Get a life.
You're old. You're just old at heart. You're old heart. Like that's what's good about my friends, right? They're old at heart. My friends, homebody, and I'm like, God damn it.
Roommate, homebody.
I'm just like, where are people who I can at least go out every once in a while? I mean, I try. We did it. We started doing our thing now. We go out every other like.
We go after work to get a beer.
After one beer, which is, you know what? I really appreciate that because I like it. It kills the monotony. It's like I said, monotony.
Yeah.
It kills that. And I'm like, sweet.
It was nice to unwind too. You know, I enjoyed it. I waste
a lot of money at the end of the week. I'm like, fuck, I'm pretty fucking broke.
Oh, we got those free beers that.
We got free beers.
Some old man bought us beers.
I think he did that because he cut in front of us.
Did he? No, he was already there.
No, there was a guy there, but he came from the right side, and the guy was like, "Oh, you're next. I'm sorry, you go ahead." And then he looked at you, but you didn't say nothing, and he cut in front of you, and I was like, "Oh."
I thought he was just buying us beers because we were in our scrubs, and he was like, "Oh,
health workers, those guys are awesome," but
keeping us alive.
But I think he did it because he felt bad, so he bought us the beers. So hey, fuck that. For me, I'm cool with it. Feel bad all you want, and give me the beers.
Plus, it was during the happy hours, so it was cheap. So
$5 still for a beer. It's craft beer too, by the way. It's not even like weak shit. It's like really good shit.
It was all right. I didn't want to be a dick and be like, oh, let me get the most expensive thing on this thing, man. So I went lowball. So
I was confused what they were telling me. You got free beer, and I was like, he bought me the free beer.
Last one of the episode. Quick shot.
Last one episode. You know I have 2 more, right? Wait.
No, you have 1 more.
Yeah, I could just literally just give you one. This is not the last one episode. I'm trying to fucking make this one. Oh my god.
And that's from very close.
That is ridiculous. It's stupid. I am not. Should I change the beam? Nah, I might as well go back to Jim Beam. I kind of want to try the other one, but Jim Beam is where I go around my Jim Beam. What is this? The Beam family? I can't even read that shit. It's just, who the fuck makes this like so small? David Beam.
It's supposed to be
Jacob Beam.
A little bottle.
Oh, what's up? My dog's like, screw it. I'm just gonna hit this because fuck my dad. Hold up.
That's why you don't have dogs, guys. That's why you don't have dogs. I'm very much on the no dog side, unless they're in a what's it called? Those crates. Those crates. Put them in the. Why didn't you put them in the crates to begin with?
Because it's hot. Okay, they want to chill. I want to have fun.
That's true.
Fuck it. All right. We got 10 more minutes.
You said that 10 minutes.
No, they because I looked at the camera. It's just an hour, but we took like almost 10 minutes to get started, so it's 50 minutes and plus the beer. So it's like 40 minutes now for the podcast.
That's true.
So,
man, we rambled on in this episode.
We haven't been on a while.
if you're joining us, this is the very first episode that you're here. We're trying to get back into the groove. You know,
I would call it the comfortable cast episode, just to get back in the groove. Just to because in the future we're gonna have topics to talk about, weekly things, weekly updates, things like that. You know, the shebang bang kabam bang.
Make sure you wipe this down. It's sticky.
Why do you do it right now?
Because
your version's like right there. They open the door. My dog opened the fucking door.
Really, that's unprofessional. Me go out there.
I just got it like 3 times.
We need a producer. Apply now.
We didn't need a producer. Yeah. Free. I'll teach you how to do editing, since I'm doing that too as well. But this is fuck that shit. This is oh god. Let me see. Man, you know this is the first time we took shots. Like
no, we've taken shots before when we used to have
when it's quick shots.
Yeah,
yeah, this is the first time.
No, we did it. We've done it before whenever we did the question stuff.
But I had to like kind of like rig it where I kind of had to take shots because nobody was taking shots because y'all were answering the questions where y'all were like legitimately stop before a certain time. I'm like, oh my god, fuck y'all. And then I was like, I'll take shots because I rather.
I'm still on the fence, but it's kind of fun watching him suffer. Because mine have not been that bad. And I can imagine that one is terrible. But mine, at least, they're kind of semi-sweet and kind of coffee-ish. So they're tolerable. Even though it's warm. But those, that one, I can just imagine how bad it is warm.
It hits a lot more. Quick shot. Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have to take a shot because I hit you. That's okay. I'll be fair. I'm gonna mix this too because I think it's gonna make a good combination because coffee and honey.
I mean, maybe. Ugh, God, I guess it'll taste the liquor in my mouth. Man, I think 34 is too early. I think I might just do it. Only thing I'm concerned if I see like, you know, the certain person.
I still think you should do it. I think it would be a fun experiment, something to talk about.
What if I see the certain person that I should?
Yeah, but you're not there to do that.
But I'm saying like, what if like, you know?
Okay, just ignore it.
Okay.
Just ignore it because you're there for science.
I'm so Eric talk over there. What are you doing here by yourself? Psh, scientifically stuff. I get data to get a theory going on, and then I'm like, all right, is it fun to that's actually a good idea. Is it more fun to go out by yourself, not to worry about no one else, or is it fun to go out with friends? I mean, obviously from the get-go I think it's better with friends because you get to vibe off each other.
Well, we already know how it is to go out with friends, but
being by yourself, there's a lot of benefits of it. You don't have to worry about waiting for anybody. You can go pee whenever you want to pee. You don't have. You can leave whenever
you can go pee whenever.
But you can leave whenever you want to leave.
That's true.
You could stay as long as you want to stay because you don't have to worry about whatever. You could be the most boring person ever at the bar because you don't want to do anything. Nobody else can say anything to you. Or you could be the most crazy person in the bar and have fun without somebody being like you're stupid. You know, or like if you meet a girl or a group of friends and you're like I want to go with them, they don't want to be like I don't want to go.
You know? I mean you could meet a group of people that you don't even know and be like, hey, come join us. That you can just go, and then there you go. You made a whole group of new friends, and you might hit it off with somebody there and be like, hey. I
would prefer making new friends outside of my friends, just to be like, you're my friends, just to hang out with outside the bars. That's it.
By the way, I don't know.
The beer isn't better.
No, I don't know if you're if it's for you. But you know when you get the beer burps. Yeah. I mean, everybody that's drunk beer, you get the beer burps, and sometimes you get the after effect coming back up.
Yeah,
I can taste the pineapple in that.
Oh really? Oh wow, damn,
that went out.
Well, yeah, it's just 90 minutes. Damn.
Oh,
now you got.
I'm dark, guys.
Oh, your hole.
Why don't you just switch that one more to me? But anyways, I get the pineapple coming back up.
It's true. I haven't got it yet, but no, these only last 90 minutes. They have a connection for it where you could connect it and have it on for the whole time. But I was like, fuck it. I mean, what we need 90 minutes is perfect. An hour and 20 minutes. But I've been having it on before you were here, so just practicing. So yeah. Anyways, we should probably end it there now.
Yeah. So tune in next time when we talk Mr. E and see how his social experiment goes. Now you have to go.
Yeah, no, because you're fucking making it as an episode now.
Audience demands it.
I kind of want to, just because now I'm getting shy. But fuck it. I mean, what else? What? The worst thing that happened, I get embarrassed? What? Like, that hasn't happened before?
Yeah, I mean,
who gives a fuck now at this point?
You can probably come back. I say he'll be back within an hour and a half.
It's gonna
he'll be back.
The episode's gonna be like, hey guys, what happened? Oh, I'm just there sitting there the whole time, did nothing. I was just standing there, and I feel kind of awkward the whole time. And I was like, I don't know what else happened. It's just like, whatever. But all right, fine. The next episode, I'll be back. I'll talk about the experience. And if it was awkward, if it wasn't, I'm sure it's going to be a little awkward because I'm not used to it. Especially in this time and age. When I was younger, I didn't give two shits because I was going to Dallas. But here, I know people. So they're going to be like, what's wrong with you, bro? So, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited, but kind of worried. But at the same time, I'm not going to go to get fucked up. So,
yeah.
I'll just get a beer, go home.
And we'll see what the night holds.
But anyways, I know this podcast has been kind of weird, random. But I want to get your number 2. Just kidding. I got shit. But look, I got bubble guts.
Really?
Bubble guts.
But anyways, like I said, this is just trying to get back into the groove of things. Next episode, we'll kind of have a semi-topic.
We have it more structured. Right now, I know Kay told me, Jay told me that he wanted us to kind of ease into it. So I kind of didn't make anything. I had a topic that I want to talk about, but I didn't get into it at all. It was called my door or key theory.
We mentioned it before. For the third one?
Yeah, we could do, I guess, third one. But yeah, anyways, also we're going to have more guests as well eventually. I'm trying to get my whole family for that. That'd be interesting. But Jay will be the primarily co-host. If Evan wants to join, he's just going to be a recurring appearance if he wants to come back. But beer reviews, they will be intriguela. They'll be added onto the video by itself. In audio form, I mean, I guess if you want it with the podcast, I could leave it there too, but I feel like I'll probably cut that out and just have the audio for just the podcast itself. But the video if you want to hear what beer we reviewed, I'll have a video format for that on my YouTube channel. And this podcast will be also on YouTube channels as well. And I have to also subscribe back to my SoundCloud because all the episodes are gone. I had to resubscribe. So a lot of money wasted here, I mean, it'd be great if I had somebody else wasting money over here. I was like, well, whatever. I'm buying Oh, you bought the beers, I guess.
I did.
Anyways,
I was about to stand.
We were. Oh, you did buy that. I actually did buy that. But next time, be a little bit shorter, more concise, but also constructed better. So,
and we'll see if he scored or he didn't.
No, I'm not trying to score. I just want to have fun outside.
Does he? Tune in next time.
Stay tuned on PHOBOS Podcast. So I'm your host Ian, and be safe, get vaccinated, stay very weary about what you do, and live life as you should.
And drink some water out there, guys, because the heat.
I'm fucking hot right now.
Yeah.
It's getting better now. It feels a little fresher. But it's because the sun's fucking gone, by the way. So yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah. So anyways,
I'm
guys,
Jay.
I'm Yi. That was weird. Take care. Bye. Oh. Yeah, the beard is his fast or a while.
I'll take him because I don't think you